Okay, just a very quick video on how to get that off of that. So a couple of key points, important things is directly beneath here, I don't know if you can see it, you've got a screw point there and a screw point there. Okay, so that actually corresponds with the actual fairing here, and you've got the holes there and holes there, so you have to get a screwdriver underneath there, remove those first, okay, because the fairing sits underneath like so. Okay, so once these are moved, okay, on the side here you see these clips there. I've actually broken a couple, like a complete muppet. Okay, these things actually just pop in and clip in to corresponding areas, okay, around the fairing here, around the actual bodywork of the bike. Okay, and there's three key points to this. Okay, so I'll just put this back here. So there's this point here, that point, and that point, and they correspond to points within the fairing, okay, which is the top there, and right at the bottom. Okay, so imagine it's like that. Okay, so the important thing here is that when you've actually excuse me, got a bit of a cough, I think I've got COVID. What you'll need to do is get underneath the fairing on the side, use a plastic prizing tool, for example. Once you've removed these two screws, plastic prizing tool, to prise it away. Now I need a little bit of confidence to do this because it can be quite stiff on the first time. Mine's nice and easy, probably because I've broken a couple of lugs like a muppet. Okay, so either side, prise it away a little bit. What you'll then need to do, and on the top here, these will start to come away, these fairing pieces here, is actually pulling the fairing out. So pulling the fairing down and away. So that will then release it from these points here, that point, and that point. Okay, it's not too difficult to do. It just takes confidence to actually to remove the fairing. Okay, they are quite flexible, which you need to be mindful of. So they can have a little bit of abuse, but not too much. If you do break any, I am sure that DC Parts will have spares for you. Anyway, the screen itself. So this is the screen that I got from DC Parts. Brilliant screen, fantastic. Comes up nicely a little bit, gives you good protection from the wind, but not too much. Not too tall that you look like a bit of a geek or a nerd riding it. This has the four fixing points again, exactly the same as the standard screen, the standard Honda screen, but about 1/10 the price, I think it is. Fixing point here, a bolt there as well. You've got Allen bolt there, I don't know what that is, probably 10mm, I'm not sure. Another one here, another one there. Mine unfortunately broke during the storms. The bike tipped over, it was on the centre stand, tipped over, and it snapped that lug, so I'll need to figure out a way to actually repair that and replace it. It literally takes 5 minutes to replace this. Putting the fairing back on again, what you'll need to do is you've got the bottom one right there, so that one needs to go in first, and it needs to correspond at the same time with the ones on the side slotting in as well. So as you put it downwards, you're going up, so slotting down and up to fit into those points. It can be a little bit tricky to get used to it. So as the fairing goes on, you'll find that the bit at the top here, it may not go in properly. It may come a little bit down here like that, but it needs to fit in. See, like that there, how it slots in, the lug slots in either side. This is quite flexible, so when you do put it back in, you can bend it a little bit, but like I said, if you do have a problem, I'm sure that these good people will help you out if you do snap it. Okay, so once it's in, you can then pop just either side, push in, making sure you're pushing down and up so it slots into these areas here and there fairly simply, and then finally 2 screws underneath the screen back in, and you're good to go.